What you're about to watch is a completely raw, basically unedited, and basically uncut version of a Michigan basketball fan's reaction to today's game. So if you're a Wolverines fan, a rival fan, or a college basketball fan in general, go ahead and subscribe right here, hit that bell notification so you won't miss any of the action. Now, without further ado, here's that reaction you came for. Enjoy. Michigan again with the big win, this time over Indiana at Assembly Hall on the road. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Welcome to Intermittent Sports, the channel where we cover the Michigan Wolverines, Detroit Lions, Detroit Tigers, and Detroit Pistons. Huge win on the road, like I said. This team has continued to show over and over again, now that the road games are starting to come later in the season, and it doesn't matter where we play. We do play a little bit worse when we're traveling, but to some extent. For the most part, this Michigan team looks good, and we continue to find different ways to win. A lot of people in the chats during the stream today said over and over again, man, we got to play better than this in the tournament, in the Big Ten tournament, and the big one in general. I mostly agree. I definitely agree with that. We have to play better, have to get more bench points. We only had 3 bench points today. That was out of that Shawnee Brown three-pointer. You're going to have to get a lot more support out of just the starters. That's not something we've made a habit of throughout the season. Most of the time, the bench has played relatively well. But yeah, we're going to have to get some help in general, and we are going to have to play better, but we find the gritty ways to win. And one of the biggest things today, Trace Jackson Davis scores 10 points off of 3 of 12 shooting. So we really limited him. Prior to that, coming into this game, he was scoring 20.3 points per game. That's a lot. And we did the dang thing in that regard. Had good help defense in general all throughout the game. Indiana really struggled scoring the rock. They had 33 at the half. So that means they only scored 24 points in the second half. They went ice cold. And Michigan took full advantage of them going ice cold. That was during that period where, you know, we needed to pull away. My boy Mark, God, that's 3 videos in a row that I've mentioned you, Mark. But you got good comments. What can I say? My boy Mark in the comments mentioned Michigan needs to pull away. Got to stop letting Indiana hang in. And sure enough, we did just that during that cold streak, during the second half, when they could not score the rock. Rest of the team, Hunter had 5 points, Thompson had 11, Fennessy had 7, and Durham had 15. Good night for him. 6 of 9 shooting, 1 for 3 from three-point range. For us, the big guy was Franz Wagner again. 21 points back-to-back days. Iowa the other day scored 21 points, gets another 21 this time around. Wagner really starting to get his feel for this offense, really starting to score the rock, and he can do it in a plethora of ways. He shoots well from outside, he can pull up, hit that J, got a lot of fouls today, initiated a lot of contact, and as such went to the free throw line, got the cheapy points. All in all, he was 6 for 9 from the field and added in another 6 rebounds. Hunter Dickinson, good day, 6 for 11, 7 rebounds, 1 shy of what Phil needed out of him, and 13 points. And Isaiah Livers, quite amount of points for him. I didn't know he scored 16. He really got those quietly. He went 5 for 11 and was 4 for 7 from three-point range, so that explains it. And he was the big man of the day with 10 rebounds. So double-double for our boy Isaiah Livers. Also got 6 out of Eli Brooks and 14 out of Mike Smith. So 4 of the 5 starters score in double digits, and Brooks only took 4 shots, so it's not like it was his fault that he didn't score in double digits. He just wasn't active shooting the basketball because he didn't have to be, because the boys were scoring points. I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Mike Smith is that dude. We got asked in the comments, who's your favorite Michigan basketball player? I know this sounds crazy. Mike Smith's not the best Michigan basketball player on this team this year at all, but to me, he is one of the most pivotal, along with Eli Brooks. They are both the glue. Mark said that as well, so I'm giving him another mention. But yeah, they are both the glue that holds this team together. Mike Smith's going to get busted every now and then for that turnover problem that he might have, but for the most part, I think he takes relatively good care of the rock, and that's something that he can fix moving forward. And for the most part, he does so much more good than he does bad, in my opinion. He is an asset on this team, can really distribute the rock, feed it, and then scores in times that we really need it. He started scoring the buckets. He's what got that whole rally going. He got that drive-by, blow-by layup, and prior to that, did that little nice spin move. Not the prettiest shot, but it did bank off the glass and go in. So Michigan gets the big W. What was the final score, guys? 73-57? I think that's right. Up next for Michigan will be the Illinois Illini. That's March 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know we'll be streaming the game, so we can't wait to see you guys there. The big question there is Dosunmu going to be playing in that game? He did get injured the other day. I know they're playing Wisconsin right now. I don't really know the status of his injury. I haven't really kept up with it. I sure hope he is, though. I want it to be best of the best. I'm one of those kind of people. I want competitors. I saw that Juwan Howard a couple days ago tweeted out 4 competitors only with the Michigan logo on it, and Isaiah Livers in the picture. That was beautiful, because that's really what the basketball team and the football team needs, to compete, and for it to be only 4 competitors. You don't come here unless you want to compete against the best of the best. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Then right after that, we have Michigan State back-to-back. I'll continue to say it. I know I'm going to get some hate, but I think we're going to lose one of those games. I hope we don't, obviously. You know I'm rooting for us, especially against the in-state rival, Michigan State Spartans. I just think they're going to take one. They're starting to get a little bit of heat there in East Lansing. They're starting to catch a little fire, and I know Michigan's playing well, but it's tough, man. It's tough to beat that big of a rival back-to-back. But hey, wouldn't be surprised if we did do it. Would not be surprised at all. So let's do the dang thing, man. Let's go undefeated for these last 3 games going into the Big Ten tournament. Have all that momentum. And look, we're just going to keep being greedy while we got it. We're going to keep going ahead and wanting more. We want to win that Big Ten tournament so that we can be one of the #1 overall seeds, which, you know, we're starting to look like we might get that anyways. If you were watching the stream, Phil won some big money betting on Michigan today. I wasn't so sure. Michigan was the 8-point favorite going in. He caught them at 7.5, and he bet $500 on it, so he won like $455 or something like that. Heck of a return for Phil. Congratulations to him for having that much confidence in our team. Go ahead and let me know in the chats below. This Illinois game coming up, gonna be a big one. What are your score predictions? I want to see them. I'm gonna go ahead and comment back to them, reply, let you know my thoughts on it. In fact, I might pin my score just because I like making predictions and seeing if I'm right or wrong, way off. I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna play well. We're going to be fired up for it. We have proven that we play well against good opponents. We come to play each and every time. And Juwan Howard just has these boys ready. And can't wait to see what he does in the future. Man, oh man, this is getting exciting. It is getting exciting. I know you can feel it. Real chance to win a championship here. Really do have it. We'll see you guys next time. Illinois, Michigan. That'll probably be the next time we stream on this channel. It's coming up. Go Blue. Real quick, I forgot to mention this. We missed a lot of open looks today. A lot of them. It's one of the biggest reasons why our bench only had a collective 3-point performance. Phil freaked out about it throughout the game, probably because he had $500 on it. But I want you to know we don't need to worry too much about that. Yes, we have to shoot better. We have to hit those when we're playing against better competition. But that's the thing. We do hit those when we're playing against better competition. Michigan, I wouldn't say they played to the level of their competition. We play well regardless, but we play even better when we're up against Ohio State, Wisconsin, and teams like that. So don't worry about that. Come Big Ten tournament time, come NCAA tournament time, we're going to catch fire. We're going to be hot. We're going to have those games. We're going to have those games where we're going to sweat it out. It's not going to be this easy all the time. So enjoy it and stop being so greedy, Michigan fans. This is a good team. We're blowing teams out. Embrace it, and don't freak out too much about the missed shots. Okay, that's all I wanted to say on that. Have a great one. We'll see you for the Illinois stream. I'm going to walk awkwardly off the set now. And stand in the corner so I'm out of frame. Is this weird?